Dime quiénes son, si tienen corazón, o por lo menos razón, pa' hablar de mí, porque me importa un carajo. Lo que hablen de mí, lo que hablen de mí, lo que hablen de mí, lo que hablen de mí. Me importa un carajo. Se van a morir hablando de mí, hablando de mí. Me importa un carajo. Lo que hablen de mí, lo que hablen de mí, lo que hablen de mí.
Our guest for today is a senior from Nah, fuck. Fuck, yo. We got intro, bro. We're going straight to it, bro. We're going straight into it, bro.
Fuck that intro.
All right, first things first, bro.
Come on now.
Where are you from? That's why. I know you're Hispanic somewhat now because of your last name. But where are you from?
I was born and raised Jersey. Right here in the heart of Jersey.
All right. No, that's not what we meant.
No. You have to be Hispanic. Yes, you got to be Hispanic.
Yeah, I'm all 100% Puerto Rican.
Damn, oh my God. I'm
yes,
Dominican.
Sir. No wonder why he.
That's what.
No, wait,
You're
what?
Dominican?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm Dominican.
go ahead. No, I'm Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
I'm Puerto Rican. Damn, no wonder why he looks so good, yo. So for ladies that listening
blood.
to this, chill, man.
So he got a
Oh,
girl.
boy.
He got a girl, so.
Oh, yo, that's another conversation, bro. 45K? Yo, how you
That's
do
not
that,
funny.
bro?
That's
How you
another
do
combo
that,
for the other day. Yeah.
Oh, all right. So, was baseball your first sport? Because I saw you post a picture and it saw it was like football. Son, was that just your boys?
Nah, actually, soccer was my first sport.
What? A Puerto Rican playing
I started
soccer?
with, yeah.
What?
I feel
How
like
did
that actually
work?
gave me like my first boost of endurance and stamina when I was younger. I joined soccer when I was around 5, and then it was from soccer to hockey. And then
Hockey?
Hockey.
No, keep
How
going,
did
keep
this?
going.
Yeah, I went from hockey to where'd I go from? I did soccer to hockey to football and then basketball right around the same time. So it was just those are my first 4 sports. But once baseball came into the picture when I was 6, that was it. That was my love right there. It just stuck with me.
You could just wait. And you could just tell it was just
Yeah,
for
like
you, bro.
I was
Like, it was
watching my
just-
dad
you
playing
loved
it, and it just felt different than the other sports. I felt like a bigger connection than there was.
So when you wait, let me. So when you first started playing baseball, that's when you dropped all the other sports, right?
Nah, I continued basketball and football until my freshman year of high school, and that's when I officially dropped them
So
because
I'm
I just
assuming.
stayed with baseball 4 years of high school.
All right, I hear you. So I'm assuming baseball's your best sport then, like all around, since that's
Yes,
that's
sir.
the one you stuck with. All right,
That was the most natural that actually came to me.
for sure.
Now that's one thing, bro, that I wish I'd done early, like play other sports. Like that made you an athlete.
Exactly, because now,
you're more.
yeah,
You can move more.
but even if I didn't, baseball gives you that just range of everything to where you get the ability to just compete in anything you join. So that's why us
facts.
baseball
Yes,
players are a
that's
different
true.
breed.
100%.
No, that is true because we could go and play other sports, but
Not the opposite.
Not like basketball players.
Exactly.
And
Yeah, a football
players,
player
they
can't hit
yeah,
a
they
90-mile-per-hour fastball coming out right at
Exactly.
them, but we can shoot a ball and get in the hoop. You feel me?
Facts.
Yeah. Somehow.
I don't know.
I believe it's shot, but
Find
we'll get it in somehow.
Exactly.
So wait, you mentioned that your dad played baseball. Who else in your family
My
played
dad,
baseball?
my uncle.
Talk about that.
So now it was me playing it. My little bro's playing it now. He's getting into it. But I just always grew up watching him play, and my dad loved the game. And I feel like he gave me that blood right there. And it was just that connection that we had on the field.
Yeah.
It was just different. It just felt more at home.
So what happened? And then what happened with your dad though? Like he just stopped.
Yeah,
playing
I mean,
baseball?
he wasn't like serious enough to where he could take it that far because he had to take care of his brothers growing up. So he had to take that bigger responsibility.
Now my dad plays softball, but it's like more like a
Well, that's what my dad
get-together,
eventually ended up doing with his work guys and stuff in New York, in Central Park.
I hear you.
Yeah. And then with my dad, he did it until I was like 8, and then I started traveling. with like a team, and that's when he was like, "All right, yo, like I can't do this," because he was pretty much like the manager and coach, and he played.
He's
my dad
Yeah,
was
it was too
like,
much.
I can't do
Yeah.
this. Yeah. So then that's when I started traveling, and he was like, "Nah, we can't do this." And obviously, like I don't know, personally, we don't got money. I
Yeah,
don't know how
no,
you
it's
go,
not
bro.
something big here.
Nah, hey, I don't know much, but hey, like we don't have money, so and especially with the traveling,
Exactly.
So
baseball
much
No.
money, bro.
Man,
That's the
so
number
so
one
much.
responsibility. That's why it's like,
And then,
no, what are you gonna say? Yeah.
now I was gonna say, so travel baseball, when did you do that?
I
When you
actually
started doing that?
started
'Cause
it.
since you play so many
I
sports,
started
were you
travel
able?
ball on an independent team when I
Uh-huh.
was 7. Like there wasn't
Okay.
even a town team when I was 7, but we created one with our friends nearby. And then when I was 8, I joined my town team. Like you said, you joined when you were 8.
All right, so is the town team called? Is it Little League? Because we call it over here.
Yeah,
It's Little
or
League,
like
right?
rec
Angela? Like we
ball,
call it like a
something.
Little League, rec ball. Yeah,
It
what do
was
y'all call it
just
over there?
travel, like straight up.
Okay.
Travel.
So you guys play like other townships and stuff like that?
All the towns, all that. Yeah, we
Okay, yeah.
traveled
So
too.
yeah, it'll be travel baseball then. Okay.
Okay. You see, we played Little League for like it was like from March to
Yeah,
like
and then
May
we went to
maybe,
summer
and
ball,
then we
which was
traveled.
then travel. Yeah, and then fall you could do a little bit of
Travel.
both. So
Yeah. I mean, it's probably I think it's like the same like that with us.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So what team was that?
That
Who you
was
played
my
with?
town team, the Manalapan Braves.
And you played with them until like high school?
And
That group of kids, pretty much the same group of
uh-huh.
kids stuck until high school, but there was a time where it was just them, and then they split off. Like the coaches, there was just a different personal level that happened when we were younger, and like the coaches split, and they took half and half. And that was later on. That was when I was probably like 12, 11, 12. And just the kids that stuck with me on that Braves one team, we ended up playing high school, and the other kids ended up joining high school as well. It was kind of like a mix of both. It was weird.
So it was like half and half.
So there was a team called the Manalapan Braves, which was my team, and there was another team called the Manalapan Knights.
All right.
Well, yo, was it which also when I was in travel though, it felt like it was like I swear I feel like I was playing the major leagues because there was so much drama with the parents
Yeah.
and the
Nah,
coaches.
there was
Was that
so
happen
many
to you
times where
too?
it just nothing felt real because it was just everything happened fast, and there was so much other drama that didn't correlate to the baseball field.
Like it was not even playing baseball. Yeah, I was just want to play
Yeah,
baseball at that age. Like, oh my, especially my team. I don't know if you heard
Yeah,
of
no, I heard it,
baseball.
yo, because you had my guy on the
Rocco
team.
played there.
Yeah, you had
Alex
LB Oldham.
and how you
Because
know
I
all
played
that?
with him. I played with him before.
Yes, but we all played, and bro, it was a drama after
I
drama after
bet.
drama, and us kids, all
Yeah,
we
we
wanted
didn't
was
know
to play
nothing
baseball,
else.
bro.
It
You
was
know what I mean?
just you're turning
Yeah,
double
you just
plays.
want to
That's
have
it.
fun.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, I read that.
and then the parents saying like, my kid has to hit fourth, or my kid has to play
Yeah.
shortstop. I like,
It's
They
like,
could
yo, like,
complain
man,
about PT and all
especially
that.
like,
Yeah, I
there's a
remember
lot.
all
There's
that.
always a lot.
and like looking back, but looking back, I'm like, yo, I wish I could have like enjoyed it a little more. Like obviously I enjoyed it because we
That
won.
was the same thing we hear. Like,
Mhm.
we had all these like success and everything, but in the moment, it's like, how much did you really enjoy that moment?
Like, did you really have fun with it and all that?
Exactly.
Oh my god! Wait, it's Alex, LB, and all them. They all from
From
around
where?
there, right? From where you're from?
Nah. Rocco's from Mattawan. He's probably like 25 minutes out. LB's Perth Ambo. He's probably like 25 minutes out.
That's my boy, man. That's my boy.
Alonzo's probably closer to me than most of them. He's probably like 15, 20 minutes out.
Okay.
But yeah, no, we played on a couple teams together. We played on the Compete Academy team, the Mavericks, and with Rocco and LB, they actually played on one of my travel teams called the Ducks.
The Ducks. Oh, is that an
we're
orange team?
we're yellow and green like Oregon.
Oh, that's tough.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Oh, cause playing with them, bro, it was fun. LB, I still, bro, I still think he's the
He's
best
so
center fielder I
smooth.
ever seen in my life. And he so smooth, and he
It's
just
just
does everything
natural to him.
effortless, bro.
He's got the
Effortless.
height. He's got all that.
Yes, and like I don't know how that goes. And bro, so
Yeah,
are
what
you a
position you play,
PO
No
bro?
way.
or how do you consider it? Yeah,
I'm
how do you
middle
consider
infielder
yourself?
pitcher. I'm going to stack as a two-way.
Oh, that's lit. That's tough, bro. Nah, because I was coming like you were just a PO, and we didn't really
Nah.
know.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I was looking you up, and it was like there's stats for PO, and I'm here like, which one is it? Because like it kind of
Yeah,
balanced out. You
nah.
feel me? Like the stats. I'm like,
It was all like that.
so wait, so which one? Well, if you had to pick one, which one would you want?
Between the two? Well, I
If
mean,
you
I
had to,
love the field,
yeah,
so I'd probably go with infield. Because then I get to hit, too.
Yeah,
really?
I expected that.
Oh yeah. So the question that you have to ask this question if you're a
Yeah, how hard do
PO,
you throw?
how hard do you throw?
Oh, well, in the summer, I topped out like mid to like higher 80s. But
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, because, yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what I'm
that's last
saying. So I
summer.
was like, I don't know.
It's this summer, you know. And you, how you been grinding, bro? Jeez, I know this something. I know you gotta
I
throw
know.
harder
You
now,
think you
bro.
could
You
touch
have to.
90?
I mean, on a good day in Florida, probably. Hopefully. I feel like when I went to
That's
when
for
I
sure.
went to Florida 2 years ago, I went to a Miami camp.
Mhm.
That was like the hardest I ever felt like I was thrown, and it was like effortless, like because the heat. I don't know, someone with the heat just like
Oh yeah,
it was
it
so
helps.
weird. Yeah, it was just something like that.
And then all the sweat, and then obviously
Yeah,
being in Miami, you
blood
have like
flowing.
the
Yeah, all
All
adrenaline
that.
and
that,
all that.
yes, of course.
So when did you start playing varsity baseball? Because I saw there's like only
Yeah,
stats for
nah,
like
it
two
was
years.
like I started seeing time on the field and everything like that my sophomore year because there was a coach
Mhm.
who, in particular, like he loved the way I threw, so he liked me as a pitcher, and
Uh-huh.
they didn't really like see me as a fielder at that time because it's all it's all opinionated. Like it's
It's
like, okay, I
bias.
like this guy. Yeah, it's all biased.
Okay.
So he just saw me as a pitcher, so I just came in and I was just close for the team. Whenever they needed me, I just come in and throw. But
So, oh, go ahead. My fault.
but they kind of did me wrong, but it's okay. It's all good. Like my sophomore year. Yeah,
Explain.
nah,
No,
cause
no, you
like
got it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
my like when I played JV my sophomore year, it was different. The stats are all over there. They were like high stats for JV.
Oh, and they didn't. And they. All right, so they were high, but you should have went to varsity.
Can't
Hello,
complain now, but it was weird.
bro. Do you have a routine before games, after games, or how do you get mentally prepared? How do all that work?
Well, for me, it's always as soon as like that day it starts. Like for high
Let's
school,
go
you
high school
mentioning,
first.
or
High
just
school
in
first.
general?
Yeah, 'cause
Let's
it's
go
two different
high school
things.
first. Yeah.
Okay. Well, high school that entire day is just me zoning in. I have my beats in, just focused on the game that we have coming up, and it's just me watching videos of all that of players like Baez. I watch Lindor. I watch
So this is all going on like during
Jose
classes,
Barrios.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'll do my work, but then
Yeah.
I'll
Like
focus on
most
this.
of
Like
us do.
lunch is just
Yeah.
focus, and I'll have these certain parts. Yeah. So like throughout the entire day, like you could be talking to me and I won't even hear a word you're saying
Mm-hmm.
because I'll just be so tuned in to myself. And then once that last period bell rings,
Game
it's
mode,
just
right? Yeah.
wrap,
Huh.
like straight up. That's it. It's all game time. Once I get down to the field, I have this routine that I do with stretches and band work, and then I'll do this ground ball routine. I'll pick a kid from the team to just roll me ground balls, and I'll just focus on my knees, scooping backhands, forehands, every single game, I'll do that routine. High school and travel. I actually learned that routine. I just stuck with it. I watched Ozzy Albies. He did it before.
Mm-hmm. So that routine, I feel like for me, the routine helped me get mentally ready for the game.
Yeah,
Besides the
100%.
music and all that, I feel like once you keep doing the routine, once you do it, it's just like
It's like
your
a
body
habit.
like just knows like, hey, like it's game
Yeah.
time.
It's second nature. It's right there.
So do you consider yourself superstitious? Like, do you have to do it every time?
Yes, I consider myself superstitious, but not with that. I feel like with that, it's just the level of like prepare. Like I have to prepare for the
To like
game,
get ready.
and that's what
and
I
all
like
that.
doing on the side. Yeah, superstitious is just like the foods I'll eat before the game. Like if I do good one day, let's say I have a chicken
You're
Caesar
gonna do it
salad.
again.
If I do really good that day, I'll probably get another one the next time. Yeah.
Have you ever done like that? Like you wear these socks, for example, you wear red socks. You feel me? Just as a sample, and you go 4 for 4 with 2 home runs. You wear them socks again?
I would too. Shit.
100%.
And
I've actually done that.
that,
I
Yeah, we
actually
all
done
do.
that
hell yeah, I
before.
think we all too,
It was funny.
bro. And that,
Yeah, like
go ahead.
no. What are you saying?
No, I was gonna say like, especially I think we're so superstitious because of the game, how hard the
It's just a
game is.
weird game.
Exactly. You have to make it as simple as possible.
Yes.
And every advantage you get, it might as well just take it
Yeah, obviously.
if it's legal.
And no, but for me though, personally, I have to listen to some good like hype music. And what music do you gotta listen to? Like what gets you ready? Or do you even listen to music?
Yeah, no, I have playlists and playlists on playlists. So for pre-game and like that game day type of setting, it's just all together like my blood going. So I'll play either like now I
Rest
lean
in
more towards
peace.
Pop Smoke,
Mm-hmm.
but in the past it's all
I
been
love
Bad Bunny.
I love Bad Bunny.
Oh.
It's tough.
Like when I would come into pitch or something like that, they'd play that song and I'd go out to pitch.
It just gets you
Like
hype.
I
It's
just
just
It's
I
you.
lean
your
more
song.
towards him.
That's what works for you.
Exactly. And especially because no one else like understands the song and the reason why I chose it, it makes it that much better.
So why do you choose it? What was the reason?
What my reason is, it just helps me get more comfortable.
And then after game, what do you do? What keeps your body going with? Especially like we don't play much games, but for us,
For high
it's a lot
school?
of games. Like
Well, it's
For
like
high
it's
school.
rapid. Yeah,
Yeah.
nah, it's like all rapid. So with me, last
Yeah,
season I actually
gosh.
sprained both ankles. So yeah, the one was before the season and one was during the season. So it was like rip and a rip. But I fought them off and I taped them up hella. And post games, I would ice them, heat them, ice them, and I'd put like icy hot or this Boricua one I got
mm-hmm.
from like some Spanish hood I got it from. It's fire. It does the same thing as
works?
icy hot would.
Really,
Yes, sir.
bro. That's
100%.
like, bro. Like we haven't, like, bro. I'd love you because I could just tell you want it, bro. And that's for me too. Because like last year I got injured with my shoulder, and I played through it. Like I don't know how, but
Yeah,
like,
no.
I did bands after games. I ran like anything to help my shoulder out. And then my
Yeah.
freshman year, it was my knees. My knees were messed up. I don't know how. I don't know why. It just
Really?
yeah. And I iced it.
It's probably because
Go ahead.
you catch.
Yeah, no, but it's probably because it was the first. I mean, I always caught a lot, always. But what messed me up, and I realized is like travel baseball and high school baseball are two different games. Like personally,
100%.
and it's
100%.
obviously it's still baseball, right?
High school games feel way longer than travel games.
Yes,
That's a fact.
it's just. I think it's just. I mean, I always go hard, no matter what. I don't care what game it is.
100%.
Game 7 of
Yeah.
the World Series, I don't care. But it's like more of the people. You feel me? Like high school, I realized after my freshman year that I like you leave everything because you want to win. Like you like.
I feel like
Mhm.
for high school, there's more pressure than with travel
Oh no, for sure because
I
of the
feel like-
stats.
because, yeah, all that. And like when I'm on travel, I'm with kids that aren't on my high school team, so it's just a more of a relaxed atmosphere. And even with like the colleges, like looking in on all that stuff, it was just a better setting than what it was with high school. High school is like, oh, everyone's looking for themselves, and not as
Yes,
more of a
yes.
team as it should have been.
And then I believe personally, travel, it's more of like trying to get better. It's not like, oh, you fell, I was whatever, you know what I mean? But high
Yeah,
school,
because you're feeding off the next person.
yeah, high school,
Yeah,
no, high school, you fell and you out. You feel me? Like if not somebody
you
else,
beat.
yeah.
I know. Trust me, I had that.
Like thank God I was blessed that like my freshman year I was able to play. There's only 10 kids and I was able to start. And
That's
yeah,
money.
that's money, yeah. But like it was still like hard. He still got pressure because 10 kids,
Oh yeah, no,
ten
100%.
kids, and it was
I'm looking out
yeah,
for you.
and like you literally it's just you.
They gunning. They gunning.
And I was hitting fifth for my freshman year. You feel me? Like, bro. And obviously it's a blessing because like it made me I had to what it's life because you had to go through it to and now look at me like thank God I'm blessed. I'm like seeing Hall, whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
But
of course.
like for example, my freshman year, I don't know how it was for you, like the struggles and all, but we're gonna talk about it. Like freshman year, I started my year horrible, you feel me? And you have to go through the pain to like to get out of it, you feel me? To like
Yeah,
improve.
no, no, definitely. It's like that. Well, like last year when I got hurt,
Uh-huh.
the first time I got hurt, I actually got hurt in February of last year, and it was when I was training at home by myself.
What?
I sprained my ankle. It was like a grade 3 out of 3, I want to say it
Really?
was.
How did that happen?
Yeah. I was doing ground ball. I was throwing balls off the wall. I was just feeling.
You
That
don't
was
even
it.
know. Like it just happened.
I stepped on the curb or something, and I saw my ankle just like twist, and I was like, oh God. And I kind of like did this hop inside my house, and it was already like the size of a baseball, and I was like, ah, this ain't good. But not even that one. That's the second time I sprained my other ankle was in practice with the high school team
Uh-huh.
the day before a game against our like #1 rivals.
Yeah.
And I literally taped up my ankles so I couldn't feel it in order to play.
That's me, bro.
It was
Like you just gotta find a way because there's nobody stopping. Like me personally, there's nobody gonna stop me. Like I'm gonna
the
play.
drive.
Yeah,
It's
like
just
I know you the same. I could just tell, but
yeah.
like ain't nobody gonna stop me. I'm gonna play this game. Like especially with my
100%.
shoulder, like I did whatever like before games, like everything. Like I don't know what else you could have done, bro. To be honest with you, and because there's nobody, especially
For
high
real.
school, I'm not missing a game, bro. I'm not. High
Exactly.
school,
I'm not trying to ride the bench. Like it's not the
uh-uh.
wave.
Bro. And I'm not doing that. Nah. But bro, when did you start
100%.
working out?
Like
Yeah,
weights or just in general?
let's go.
Weights, I
Weights.
started
Yeah.
seeing my weights was freshman year, like
Mm,
when I was 14. I want to say 14, 15. That's when I just started doing
yeah.
weights, like more aggressive than
Mm,
usual, than just a regular dumbbell.
yeah.
But I didn't really want to do it when I was younger because I didn't know
Oh, I know.
how it would react with
Yeah,
my body and
because
everything like
everybody
that.
tell you it kills your growing or whatever,
Yeah,
and
all
that's
that, all
something
that
I wish I did
nonsense.
not listen to, man. I wish I started earlier.
Yeah, hundred
And
percent.
like, who helped you get into it? Because I know personally, for me, it was my coach, and
Yeah, that's what it
for you
was.
too.
Well, my coach set us up for agility and training and strength training like that. My freshman year, one of my travel coaches did that for us, so it really helped me get into that
Yeah,
motive to work out.
but for me, like I told you earlier, like I said earlier, I really didn't have money. So like before my freshman year, like I could tell you you're the same, but like always had that work ethic. You feel me? But
Yeah,
I
no,
never had the money to go get a coach. I didn't have the stuff in me. So like I just stay home and be fat, like eat and like go work out and like I always like not go work out. I mean like go practice once in a while. And
yeah, no, I
yeah,
got
and
you.
like wait, did you have something like doing before high school? Like
With what?
did you work out or you did just speed agility or
I would do speed and agility. I've
uh-huh.
always done that, where it's me like running my miles in around my block, or it was just me at my house just doing some
Yeah.
fielding work, like just by
Yeah.
myself. I always was do that because that's just like baseball helps me clear my mind with everything. So I just put in my beats and just get my work in.
Mm-hmm. Now with me, like like I practice, but it's never like the right way. Like, when did you start practicing the right way? Like, when did you start working out the right way? Like, doing the right sets, the right. Go ahead.
Probably late sophomore
Late
year.
sophomore year. And
Everything started
when
clicking.
what helped you out? Who helped you out with that? Or you just figured it out yourself?
It was just I just figured it out myself. I watched so many videos in order to correct it myself.
With me, it was the same. It was just me and my boy, and we just like, cause we always went hard. Like, that was our freshman year. I think it was our freshman year. We
Yeah.
just went hard. Like, we didn't know what we were doing. We just knew we had to work out, and it was bro. I mean, it was just going hard. Like, I'm gonna go until I'm sore, and like, I don't know. We didn't know none of that, and like, no
Yeah.
rest, none of that.
Yeah.
Then my sophomore year, we started like asking more questions to our trainer and
Exactly.
like figuring out, and we still didn't figure out. And I believe until now, to be honest, and obviously there's always stuff to learn because I love learning, and there's always stuff,
Yeah.
always.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
100%.
But until this year, I feel like I gotten better. Like I told you, we always went hard, but I never did it the right way. Like
Yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you. There were certain drills and workout plans I do that while I'm doing that set, it just felt so uncomfortable because I was doing it so incorrect, and I would just do it anyway because
No,
I
you
wouldn't
didn't
know
know.
how
You
to
didn't know.
correct it.
And like personally for me, what helped me, I work the weight room. Since I always went hard, like I was getting big, but what messed me up was a diet. Like I ate horrible. And was that same with you, or what was with you? Like,
Yeah, no, it was like I would just think, okay, well, if I'm working out,
yo,
I'm
oh
fine
my
to eat
gosh,
whatever I want.
yes.
But that's not how it works if you want to gain mass,
Or
gain
lose
all
weight,
that good stuff.
either one.
Yeah, yeah, no,
You
definitely.
gotta eat
Same thing.
right, and it's eating right, the right food, like the healthy foods, because you could still eat a lot. Like I realized, that's why I learned this quarantine.
Yeah,
Like I
no.
realized, and I learned about the diet, and like that it's actually not bad. You know, feel me? And that's what helped me out.
Nah, you just got to adjust and it becomes easier.
What have you learned this quarantine? What struggle or what mentally or what have you done different this quarantine?
The hardest thing for me with this quarantine, in the beginning at least, was just knowing the fact that I would never play on a baseball field with those high
Yeah,
school kids again because the season was cut short. But from that point on, just it gave me that calluses mindset, like, okay, well, I need to work out and train still because I still have college coming up, and the end of travel ball might happen towards the end of the summer. So I need to get it right. I
yeah.
need to stay in shape,
That Go ahead.
and also the fact that there's still kids working out. There's still kids doing their thing, trying to get right, trying to be better than myself.
Hello. Oh yeah, my fault. Now what I was saying is like, what is
You there? What's
like
good?
for me? It was more of during this quarantine. It was like I know. I mean, this is always my mentality. It's always someone trying to outwork me. You feel me? And what was that thing? Is that how you think too, or like what
100%.
is your goal, or like,
100%.
or what's your mentally that keeps you motivated? You know what I'm trying to say? What is that thing? Yeah,
That's definitely what you said, how people are always trying to outwork you. To the right of me, the left of me, everyone's trying to be better than you. Try to be better than you, try to get farther than you in life. Even if they might not say it, they're definitely trying to do it. And just the fact that there's always kids hating on me. There's always haters, there's always criticizers. Everyone's always like that. Well, I'm trying to be better than those doubters and show them, hey,
and what
look,
is
I'm right here.
why is there the hate? What is there to hate with Hunter? Like you, like personally, like I see it's all positive, bro. Like what is there to hate? Mm-hmm.
There's
No.
always
Yes,
haters
that's
with
true.
anyone.
If you're doing the
You
right
got to know
thing,
that. Come on
there's
now.
gonna be haters.
There's always haters. And yeah, yeah. And also, that keeps me pushing is my
Yeah,
family. I got to get them right. I got to support them. I got to do my thing
and
so I
that's
can
for
help
me
them in the
too,
end.
bro. Like it's all like, to be honest, I feel like I want to see what you think about this. Like, I've heard a lot of opinions towards this, and I want to see yours. So people say that caring
Okay.
about others could be good and bad, right? And for me, like, I'm the same way with you. Like, I care about my family. I want
Sure.
to see them, like, I want to see them be with the mansion that, or be in the Bahamas. You feel me? Yeah. Is that same like with you?
Yeah, I
Do
want
you
to see them
think,
succeed.
because they also say
Of
that
course.
caring about others could hurt you too? You know what I'm trying to say?
Well, I mean, caring for others is always a good thing unless it's for the wrong
Yeah.
reasons. If you're directing your focus on them too much that you're staying off your track, it's not really the best thing to do. But then again, if you're looking out for your family is number one, always.
And damn, bro, like that is true because for me, there's sometimes cause like for me, I feel like it's something positive. Like because, for example, like I'm gonna give you an example with my boy Angelo.
Yeah.
I I was going through stuff. You feel me? I was like, we all go through stuff. That's the thing. Yeah, we always, and that's crazy. How we
We
always do.
all went through
But
stuff.
and I was going
Yep.
through stuff, but I kept pushing him, right? And caring about him that I forgot about my stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the only time I remember, yeah, like the only time I
Yeah.
remember is when I come home
Now
and
I
like, oh, I'm back
definitely
here. You feel me?
connect with that.
And that's where I see it as a good thing.
Yeah. Well, that's why. Yeah, that's why. I mean, baseball has given me so many different opportunities. It's crazy
Oh
because once I
my
step on that
gosh!
field,
Yes,
all my
yes.
issues on the side stay
And
on
how
the
all
side.
right? And how does that work? Because it, for me personally, I'm asking this
So
because
it's just
it didn't take. I didn't realize that, or that didn't click for me until probably like a couple months ago, like our last in the fall. You feel me? Because everybody always say that like my relief is the baseball field. And how did that? How were you able to do that? Was it just because you got mentally sharp and you were ready to go, and that you forgot about everything else?
it was just I feel like that independence that I gained over the years, and just being able to like differentiate the two. I guess I don't really know because I feel like I've always
Mm-hmm.
had that to where it's like once I strap on my baseball gear, it's just different. My mindset's
For
focused
me,
on.
what?
Yeah, we gotta go.
All right,
Literally
bro.
go
Give
phone
yourself
now.
a shout out. Give yourself a shout
Whether
out.
it's
Instagram,
yeah,
whatever you
for
want.
sure.
Go ahead.
Yeah, y'all can hit me up on the gram, Hunter Jesus 13. Hit my line whenever y'all want. I
Mm-hmm.
post quotes every single morning.
Thank you.
All right, bro.
That's
Thank
pretty
you so
much
much,
it.
bro.